Good morning, everyone. Friday, January 19th. A little bit of a different view today. Sitting here in the living room with Luna, spending some time with her. When I sit in the other chair, she can't really sit with me. So just wanted to hang out with her a little bit this morning. But while I'm sitting here, I figure maybe give a little tour of my living room. I don't know, people come over here. Hey, you're hogging the screen. You're hogging the screen. People come over here, they say I got some, I guess we'll call them unique items. So, yeah, I'll just show you around real quick. From where I'm sitting, that's my view. I got my TV, fireplace, mantle. I made that whole backdrop, whatever you want to call it. That came from an old barn door. The barn burnt down, and I was able to take the burnt pieces of the door, and I broke it all down and sanded everything down, refinished it, and stained it, and then put it back as like whatever, I don't know what you'd call that, a backdrop on the wall. And with the charred wood, sanded down and then stained and finished, it came out. I think it came out pretty nice. People seem to like it. They compliment me on it. That's that. You can see like where all the char is. Oh, focus. Let's see. And over here we got the one and only Johnny Cash greeting everybody. Little Mount Rushmore knick-knack from when I went there with my son. This was all redone. I did all this. This was brick all around here, and that was all field stone, and that was brass, like a antique brass finish. So I redid all that. I don't really use the fireplace. I have, but I think it loses more heat than gains. Let's see. I got my little Smith & Wesson advertisement. Found that at a secondhand store. I thought that was pretty neat. Let's see. And got some workout stuff up here for when I want to get a little workout in while I'm watching TV. I got a whole nother gym downstairs, but then I got this church pew, which I think is pretty awesome. I was in search of a pew for a while. Finally ended up with that in here. Then I got this coffee table, which I made. Found a guy up north in the mountains selling these wood discs for pretty cheap. So I grabbed one of those and flattened it out and finished it, and then just built a little base, some legs there for it. And then the couch. I mean, if this isn't the sweetest couch you've ever seen, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I mean, check this out. It's got the floral patterns. It's got the skirt on the bottom, right? And the flowery stuff. But then, come on, little stagecoach and barn. I mean, this is like the setting of where I want to live. I mean, this is, to me, this is awesome. Some people might say like, yeah, it doesn't really match, or it's gaudy or whatever. Get out of here. None of that stuff matters. What matters is that that thing is awesome. Then we get this quilt that my mother made. You have another one or two, I think, actually, that she made somewhere. So if you haven't noticed from the winter hat and flannel that I'm always wearing, I keep my house kind of chilly. So that's nice to have when I'm sitting on the couch. Okay, back over here. This is another coffee table, end table, whatever you want to call it. I made some scrap tile from a construction job. I have a few more pieces. Plan was to make some matching end tables, but I don't know. I just decided I didn't want to anymore. Wasn't really that interested in the project, so I got one, and that's good enough. These chairs I made, well, I didn't make them. I refinished them. I picked these up in the trash. They were on the side of the road. I was at work driving down the road. They were like old cracked white vinyl. So I grabbed those, refinished those. I mostly just use those for now as a blockade here to keep Luna out when I'm not home. Keep her off the rug and the couch, because she does like to chew stuff a little bit. She's gotten way better since I first got her, and I found if I keep her out of here, or I keep her like away from blankets or whatever when I'm not here, then she's fine. So I just block off this room and limit her to the other part of the house where there's not really any cloth for her to chew on. When I'm here, when I'm home, she doesn't chew. So I think it's just separation anxiety or something. I'm not really sure. And then behind the couch and sort of going to the kitchen over there, that's where you normally see me. I got my CD collection, which I'd like to get more into depth on that. I just don't know exactly what I want to do as far as content for those goes. Keyboard, my daughter is sort of teaching herself how to play. Got a little guitar there for her, also teaching herself how to play. That is one that I inherited from my kid's grandfather. It's more of a decoration than anything. It's a fake Stratocaster, so I just hung it up because maybe the kids might want it somewhere down the road. And honestly, it has a pretty good tone to it. So, you know, whether it's real or not doesn't really make a difference to me, but I screw around with it here and there, but I'm terrible. Like I said, it's more of just a decoration. My daughter's very interested in music and like all aspects, singing, whatever she can do really. So I just try to provide her with, you know, whatever I can for her to try out, see what she likes, and if she doesn't like something, then we move on from it. So right now it's keyboard and guitar. Singing is her main thing. Just try and encourage whatever I can with the music. We got an old map of the section of town that I live in. And coming over here, we got, let's see, we'll start over here. This is a conch shell that you can blow into. It's an incredible horn. I'm just not gonna do it right now. That is a coyote skull. I got that at like a antique market kind of thing. That rock is from South Dakota, from the Crazy Horse Monument. You can donate a couple dollars for a piece of the mountain that they blasted out, because that thing is all, they don't take any federal grants or money from the government or anything. It's all funded on their own. So figured I'd contribute to that. If you've never seen Crazy Horse, that's a rock from it. Go check it out. Look it up. It's pretty incredible. And then that little rock is the first time I took my daughter camping, like real camping, primitive camping. She snagged that up as a little memento. This thing I made, this little coat rack, it's an old piece of barn wood from the same barn as that burnt down. Yep, so I just finished that, drove some some railroad spikes into it, and made myself a little coat rack. Under here, got a couple things. Let's see, some stuff my kids made. That's that's my daughter's clay sculpture of Luna. I mean, as if I had to tell you. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that is. That's a little block puzzle that my son made years ago. That's a little sculpture my son made many years ago. My daughter painted this little owl, glittery owl. I hate glitter, but I love anything that she does. So there it sits, and then the shell she collected. Now, I want to point something out with this. I don't know what the heck it is, but I remember when my son made it, and he was telling me that the teacher wasn't impressed with it, and that she had many criticisms of it and whatever. And I look at it, and I don't know, that thing makes me smile. I think it's awesome. And I told him he should tell his teacher if she doesn't like it to stick it up her backside, because for me, there's no rules when it comes to art. These, you know, man, there's no one way to do something unless there's like a specific thing you're trying to create. Do what you want. Do what comes to your mind. Use your imagination. I mean, what? I don't know. And, you know, maybe I'm biased. Obviously, I'm biased because it's my own kid. But to me, you stifle creativity when you tell people, when you tell kids that their art isn't up to standards or whatever. I don't know. I think that thing is awesome. Yeah, sorry, I went on a little rant about artistic expression, I guess. So yeah, that's my little living room tour, and hope you enjoyed. Back, want to say bye to everyone? Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.